Hello to all my stash busters out there. Welcome back to Scrapping the Stash with Gail, Chronicles of the Craft Room. I want to take a minute to wish you and yours a happy holiday. Are you ready to make some Christmas cards? Then you're in the right place because today I'm going to show you how to make a simple yet easy to batch Christmas card that you can use for years to come because it's just that classic. Let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the supplies you're going to need to make these cards. The first thing you're going to want to get yourself is a card base. Now, you can buy them obviously in bulk with the card bases and the envelopes in a package. I like to use colored cardstock, so I have an 8.5 by 11 here, and this will make two cards, two card bases. So you're going to want to get yourself some colored cardstock or a colored card base. Next, you're going to want to get a double-sided 12 by 12 sheet of Christmas paper. This is Peaceful Christmas Flora. It's from Echo Park, and this is the Peaceful Large Floral piece of paper. And it has red on red two-tone holly berries with greenery on one side, and then this really pretty poinsettia and rose and winter flower floral with a turquoise background. I just love this color combination, and I love me a good poinsettia for Christmas. So we're going to use this. And then you want a solid colored light cardstock, 12 by 12 sheet. I'm using white because it's Christmas. Then you are also going to want to find some icons, some Christmas icons. Now, there are several ways you can find these. You can use a sticker sheet like this Christmas Joy from Echo Park. You can use something like this. You can also use your 3 by 4 cut aparts, or you can do what I've chosen to do and create your own ephemera pack on Canva. Now, if you're not familiar with canva.com, there is a free version. I pay for the pro version, which is $120 for the year, and it gives you complete access to all of their elements that you can make your own. I just literally picked different Christmas icon elements and put them on 2 pages. And I made them, these are all the same size. I just made these two smaller. I put in a bunch of holly so that I can cut those out. Now you do have to fussy cut all this out, but that's what we did before there were thin dies and crickets. So I plan to use some of these. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to make your card bases. So with a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, you're going to cut it in half and then fold it in half. And that's what, if you cut this in half, one card base will look like this. And then when you fold it in half, your card will open like this, or you can make it landscape and it'll open from the top. Now, what I want to do with mine today is I'm actually going to cut mine the long way in half. So this is what you end up with. So again, we cut in half. Now we're going to fold in half. Now it opens from the top like this the long way, or you can still use a landscape, but it'll open more on the short side rather than on the long side. So this is what the two cards will look like depending on where you cut your colored cardstock in half. Now, if you're using colored cardstock for your card base, you are going to want to cut yourself a insert for the inside of your card so that you have something to stamp your sentiment or write your message on. Now, there's nothing wrong with writing it on this red. I just think that it looks a little more finished and it's easier for people to read on white. So the insert for this card will measure 4 by 5.25, and it fits just beautifully inside that card with the red border. Next, I'm going to show you how to measure and cut your double-sided 12 by 12 cardstock sheet. We are going to make two cuts. Basically, we are going to measure at 4 inches and 4 inches again. Now, this is Cardabella paper, so it's a little thicker. Usually I would triple these up if I'm cutting the same thing, but Cardabella paper is a little thicker, so I'm just going to show you. Now we're going to cut 3-inch pieces. And it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So anyway, so there you've got those cards. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of this up for our next step. Next, we are going to go ahead and cut our light, solid colored 12 by 12 cardstock sheet. And the first cut we are going to make is 2 inches, a 2-inch piece. And then we are going to cut a 5-inch. So now you've got two 5-inch pieces here. And the next cut we're going to make is going to be 3/4 of an inch. And then we are going to do 3 3/4 and 3 3/4. Now these white pieces are going to be used for the background of our card front. So now we're going to put our the base of the front of our card together. So we are going to take one of the light solid cardstock sheets and we are going to add it to the front of our card. And I like to center mine as much as possible. Now, with these are the double-sided cardstock sheet that we cut apart. You can obviously use either side. My intention is to mostly use this beautiful floral side, so we are going to add that and just center it right in the middle of this card, like so. And so you've already got, that already has the makings of a simple, easy mass production card. You can see how easy that this would be just to make multis of very quickly. So on my icon sheet, I am going to go ahead and cut out these gold, this set of gold Christmas trees here. And instead of fussy cutting out the stars on the top of them, I plan to just put some bling gems on those. So let's go ahead and get that cut out. While I'm zipping through turbo speed here, I just wanted to share with you something that I had the opportunity of doing this past week. Our office every year adopts a Christmas family, and we were able to raise $100 just by getting coworkers together and making these simple cards. I put packs together and we just got together and spent about an hour and a half a couple times this week making the Christmas cards, and everybody donated money for the supplies and then gave $10 per person to the Christmas Bureau family. And we were able to raise $100 this week just for supporting our Christmas family. And that's what this season's all about, is giving back. And I just wanted to share that I was able to do that just by sharing the love of crafting with my coworkers. If you'd like those same instructions, you can email me at scrappinthestash@gmail.com. So I've gone ahead and fussy cut those trees out and I adhered them to the front of my card. And I thought about popping them up, but I think I'm going to pop up my sentiment instead. But don't those gold trees look really pretty up against this floral? I just really think that that looks very classy. So the next step is to take one of these 1/4 of an inch strips that we cut with our solid white cardstock, and we are going to create our sentiment. So I have this wood stamp. I just love the script of this, the font on this script. So we are going to go ahead and stamp a sentiment on one of these strips. And get that stamped nice and juicy here. Get plenty of ink on that. We are going to stamp it right down on this. Let it soak in a bit here. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks nice. I chose black because I want it to stand up off of this busy background. And this is just an old close to my heart black, just water-based dye, black ink, so that it's matted really nicely. And again, for me, if I'm making a handmade card, I don't need it to be staunchly perfect, because you're either perfectly imperfect, so that it looks realistic, or you do everything to the point where it doesn't, no one will believe that you made it. I think I like it up there rather than covering up the trees. I think I'm going to put it up here though, a little off of the center. I really like that. And I am going to pop that up. Go. So now I've got my sentiment up here, some icons, a nice background. When you open it up, there's a place to write, or you can just stamp a sentiment in there, or just write a message, whatever you like. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's a finished card. I mean, you don't have to go any farther than that, but I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and add some bling to the top of these trees because I said that that's what I wanted to do. I don't know where I got these little bling pieces. They are very old. They're from my stash, and but they are just these little rhinestones. And I'm actually also going to put one up on the eye to dot the eye on the Christmas. My eyesight is getting so bad, I cannot see which side of these is the sticky part and which side isn't the sticky part. So it gets really hard for me to add these sometimes. But look at that, just on the eye. Isn't that cute? Just a little glowy part on that eye. I just think that's a really cute little touch. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of these medium ones off. It's very, very cute. A bit of bling that we all love at Christmas time. That, love it. I don't know if you can see those blinging. Those are really, really, really cute. So very simple, very classic. Anyone will enjoy getting this card, and you see how quick and easy that was together. These cards are very easy to mass produce, and anyone is going to love getting a handmade Christmas card from you this season. Thank you for joining me on my channel today, and I hope that this card inspires you to go ahead and make some Christmas cards. There's still time, which brings me to Stampin' Up! Has added a lot of their Christmas stock into the last chance area of their website. So I will include a link in the description of this video so that you can shop with me. You can get a lot of the designer series paper, Christmas card kits, as well as stamps, die cuts, scrapbooking workshops, all at discounted prices. If you want to get that supply before Christmas, you got to order before December 9th. Also, right now, we have a product of the month that started this month, December 2025, and it is this beautiful blue floral and fauna paper. Mine's coming, and I can't wait to get it. So you get that for $5 with a qualifying $75 purchase. So right now would be a great time for you to stock up on your Christmas items, if not for this Christmas, maybe for next Christmas. So we'll see you soon. Keep scrapping that stash. Bye-bye for now.